guess now I feel like I have the logistical part, which is setting everything up and testing it and aligning myself. And then I've got my
You're talking to the
other prep, which is to do like a little shake because I also have a lot of tension all through.
Okay. What kind of shake?
Shake of the shoulders and arms, sort of.
A shoulder shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
A wiggle.
All right.
Find out where it's tight.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. And then for this piece, I think of a lake.
A lake. Beautiful. Okay, and what is the title of your lake?
Reflect Down Low by Debussy.
Okay, Reflections in the Water. Great, thank you. Congratulations. Were they the same colors that you were imagining for it?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. So tell us
so.
about your intentions, your color palette, or what is your language?
Well, I was trying to think of it as an experiment and trying, instead of like a performance and trying to see what would show up.
Being open to what you're hearing. Were there times where you were adjusting what you were doing?
I think so, yeah. I think I like this transition into this part. I didn't quite come out at the beginning, but then I feel like I was trying to adjust this section more as I was getting into it.
Adjust your touch or adjust your pacing? Or both?
Possibly both. I don't think my first note came out at all, for example.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was a tricky transition. So what I was hearing was not so much the bass, but this note didn't quite speak.
Okay.
So let's try that transition and just see what was happening before that spot that created the feeling that you weren't getting it. Yeah. Yeah. So your hand is waiting till the last minute to move. Is there any reason for that? Oh, you're thinking about turning the page. I see. Do you know where exactly your page turn is going to happen?
No.
Okay, so that's a very easy fixable thing, right?
Yeah.
So do you want it happen on the downbeat where nothing else is happening? So you can just devote that downbeat
I guess I could do that.
to the pedal? Okay. Yeah, so I would actually write PG, which stands for page. Or, I mean, a star is fine. It's just like we have a lot of stars already marked in the score. So, yeah. And I like to do it in dark blue, so I have a designated color. And when I see a designated dark blue, I know my foot does that. So it's up to you, think about other ways to make it easier. Okay, let's try it.
It's actually because I think I pedal on each of these, and so that's why I hold it.
But your right foot and your left hand are two different entities.
Yeah. No, you were saying that I didn't move my hand earlier?
Yeah.
But I'm holding it because I pedal on each of these notes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do you need to... Okay, can I try this? I'm just wondering if that's too much information. Actually, I was thinking that I could hear your pedaling, which I think means that when you release it, you could see a little gentler. Because I couldn't hear that, right? Versus, do you hear that? Okay, so let's try. I can have my thumb here without moving. Yeah, maybe that's better. Let's try that. Yes, now, good. So does that feel better? Okay, let me try your next, the next thing is, how do you get from here to here? And I think your second finger is going to be safer because I think what you're trying to do is your hands are conflicted. So if you do this, you see how much the layering can be separated? Yeah. Yes. Now, I was waiting for you to play that next chord. Play that next chord. Yes, yes. And that was well done because there's a tension and release. And I was waiting for the release to happen. Sometimes when you go to that spot, you actually play it louder. Why is that? You're not sure? Okay.
It's because I feel like there's like more tension on this chord change, but then I don't get quieter.
Exactly, right. It's actually more effective to show that tension if you get out of the way once you arrive. Yeah, so let's try this whole transition now. Yeah. Yeah, it's better, but you know what I hear? Ba-da-da-da. So, could it be so like more of a swirl, like a broader swirl? Yeah. Good, good, good. I love that. It was really natural. Now, the reason that your right thumb is not speaking is I think you're not having enough of a breath. Yes. Feel your weight. Feel the thumb relax. Yes. All three of them, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're doing like a lot of things, or I'm just thinking, like maybe the keyboard is a sandy beach, and you're just putting your finger down on the sand. Do you like beaches? Because you can change the metaphor, please.
For this piece.
Oh, did you guys hear all three? I heard all three. I heard all three thumb notes. That's lovely. Okay. Let's go to the rhythm for a second. So towards the end, I wasn't always sure where the rhythm was. And granted, this is a piece that's like very floaty and whatever, but also Debussy is very particular with his rhythms, and he writes some really complicated things, which says that he's really serious about precision, right? So here, what I'm not always feeling is da 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 dum bum bum bum. The big beats are a little bit wishy-washy. So are you counting the big beats? Sometimes? Okay, that's very honest. So let's count it from, you want to start back here and then go into it? Okay, yeah, did you feel this is rushing, or is this taking a lot of time? Uh-huh, yeah, so with no hurry. Yeah, one more time. Right, yeah. Okay, two hands and we'll go on. Where is that? It's here. Oh, but that has to match, right? One and left hand and right hand. Okay, let's go back to here. So the left hand and right hand, it has to be a flow, right? It's the upbeats, right? Which is the second. Every time you get to a second beat, somehow you feel like you got to get on to the next downbeat. Whereas the reverse is probably true, is he's giving you all this extra time to flow and enjoy the sound. Mm-hmm. Good. I know it's tempo 1, but I like to feel just a little bit of connection. 2, bom, bom, 1, da, da, da. So just transition. Do, 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 do. Yes. That's beautiful flow. Good, good. Okay. Is there anything else that didn't feel safe or felt like you could do more?
I feel like maybe sometimes I feel like I need to rush this section, but I don't know if I do.
Did you feel rushed this time?
I feel like, or maybe not rushing is the right word, but I feel like I'm trying to like give it a shape, and so then I'm going faster than I really want to go.
How is the hypermeasures working out for you? Is that helping you to pace?
Well, maybe in this section, I'm too excited to think about hypermeasures when I'm there.
Have you practiced the hypermeasures?
Yeah.
Okay. And you do it slowly?
Yeah.
And then when you do it fast, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Have you practiced them fast with hypermeasures?
Maybe not.
Okay. So maybe that's the missing link. So can you say the hypermeasures out loud as you're playing it in real tempo?
Okay.
But you can play as softly as you want. So take dynamics out of it. Okay, so one of the things is I feel like you're just kind of doing a 1 on every downbeat instead of okay.
Maybe it's hard to play quietly.
Okay, play loud, whatever. But give me like actual groupings instead of. I actually don't hear it's so climactic right now. Can you give more? There's nothing wrong with pushing, like pushing is very exciting. It's just you want to know where you're pushing and when you can stop. And for instance, the beginning, the middle of a phrase, that should be a forte, da 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 ba da. Like it should have drama. Drama is a good thing. And it's okay to be nervous because nervous is a normal thing, right? But I would say please circle that because every time you get to there, I don't really feel like something is happening. No, specifically this note. Very specific. Like the more specific we are in marking, the more chances there will be exactly what we want. But let's just, for the heck of it, go faster and louder and experiment like you were saying. This is exploration day. Okay. Yeah, so again, I don't hear ba, like that's the height of your hypermeasure, right? Go, 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 go. 2. Go. Yeah. 3. What happened? What happened there?
Play the note.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm a little confused because I think you're talking about feeling like you don't want to go too fast.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I can play that fast.
Well, why not? Has it fallen apart? Did you have like a bad memory of something happening one time?
I feel like if I start playing too fast, I'm gonna miss the left hand arpeggios.
Can you not be too neat about it and be like take a broom and like paint with a broom instead of like a fine brush? Yeah. I'm gonna, you know what? Just for the sake of experiment, I'm gonna give you like a faster tempo, and I want you to like swing with it. And don't think about your left hand. Think about your right hand. But think about your bass notes because your bass notes are not really supporting your sound. Okay? Ready? Go. Why wait? You know you're playing all the notes. Like you're really playing everything. So I think like sometimes we have these narratives that are in our mind, and you're doing great. Like, but I don't really understand. Why don't you get here? Like, why? Because the retard starts here, but it goes on for a long time, right? So you have a lot of flexibility to do whatever. But I would say when you get here, there's still like lots of time to slow down. Are you breathing? Da da ba. Yeah. And that I would not go too soft. So listen to it being you're reaching a really, really far away place. So we have a really good core sound. Just from here. Yeah, so this is like dream world, whatever. And then da-da, this is clear. So the clouds are spreading and you see like the moon. What do you want to see? What's in your landscape? The moon is good. Okay, so like suddenly you see the moon. It's not like a vague moon or a moon behind the clouds. It's like, oh, I see the moon. And then maybe there's sparkles in front of the moon. I don't know. but something happens here. Something happens here. And use your imagination for whatever is going to be the emotional tag for you. Okay, one more time here. So really vague, misty. Don't play it. And then a little more core. They're not equal. That's the top. More. And then? No. Yes. Nope. Yeah. Do you hear the core? There's just got to be enough to have a thread. Yes. Yeah, there's this great book. I'm trying to remember what the name is. The Princess and the Goblin, I think. Do you know that one? Okay. There's an invisible thread, and that's how she finds her way. Okay. And so like here, just think that there really is an invisible thread. Like we hear it, we make it audible for our audience. But it can't just be like kind of there. It has to be like an actual thread, but you just can't see it, right? So just let's do your right hand one more time. Yeah, so that's it's not equal. It's not that. It's. Do you hear the difference? Yes. No. Uh-huh. And that's where the sparkles are. Ba-da-dum. That's why it's fast. Yeah, because sparkles don't slow down. They're gone. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. So are you happy with exploring the sounds? You have more sound possibilities in your imagination now. Great. It's beautiful. Thank you.